Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shaz Tech podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about iOS 14 and all of the latest brand new features of it that Apple has just announced. If you want to listen to this podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, I will leave a link in the description to where you can listen to the whole podcast over there if you choose to. So, without further ado, let's get into the new features of iOS 14 that Apple has just announced. So, one of the new features, which is the one that everybody is most excited about and something that I also wished that Apple had in iOS, because I really do like it on my Android phone, is widgets. So finally iOS has gotten widgets, and we can obviously tell that this has been copied from Android. So these widgets can be placed anywhere, and you can put widgets such as the weather app or anything else to your liking that is also available on Android. And obviously this will also include Apple's own native apps such as seeing your notes or looking at maps, Apple News, including the weather as mentioned. Another feature that is coming to iOS 14 is also an app library. Now, the app library is just somewhere where a user can swipe, and that's where all of their apps would be. It's a bit similar to having an app drawer on Android, but it's not exactly that, because you have to swipe to either the left or the right to access it, and all of the apps there will be grouped. So your social apps, your productivity apps, your other important apps that you group together, such as the health app as well, your health apps, productivity, socials, all of them will be grouped together in that library for easy access. And there's also going to be AI included in this to recognize which apps you use the most. We also get a new translate app that works offline. So normally you'd have to have a online connection to be able to translate. Now Apple has its own native translate app that will also work offline. You can also now use your iPhone as a car key. There's new iMessage features such as a pinning chat or group mentions, very similar to what WhatsApp has. And I think another thing that a lot of people are really going to like about this new iOS 14 update is going to be the fact that there's now picture-in-picture mode for videos. So as you might know, this is an Android feature where you can make your videos appear on top of the system interface when you're in other apps or on the home screen. So now Apple is allowing its users to just have picture in picture so that they can probably watch a YouTube video whilst they're texting their friends. It would have been better if we saw split screen, but I'm kind of assuming that they're not doing that, mostly for the reason because it's really not as necessary on small devices such as the iPhone. I think that's what Apple believe. I would love to have split screen on iOS, but I think Apple just believes that this is something that should be on iPad and not on an iPhone, because iPhones have smaller screens. So we do have picture in picture now, and obviously this isn't just a very long list of what iOS 14 is going to have. However, these are just some of the features that iOS 14 is going to have, the most popular ones being an app library, having widgets like Android, having picture-in-picture mode just like Android has as well, and new iMessage features that is very similar to WhatsApp, such as pinning a chat, having group mentions, and something that Apple will also introduce later on, using your iPhone as a car key. So that was all of the iOS 14 features. Now, what do I think of them? I really do believe that Apple is going in the right direction. I know a lot of people will be saying that this is just a blatant copy of Android, and yeah, it really is, but it must mean something to Apple if they think that what Android is doing is correct. So for Apple to be taking a leaf out of Android's book here, I believe that it is a good thing, and it will only make competition better, because now Android manufacturers will be able to come up with better ideas. Google will try and come up with better ideas as well. So all in all, this competition is really good for us, and I really think that this is good. Finally, Apple users do deserve a picture-in-picture mode. I still think that there should be a split screen, but that's fine. This is very close to that. And this is just having a major improvement to what iOS 13 was. Hopefully it won't be as buggy as iOS 13 was, but there you go, guys. That is my opinion and all of the new features that is coming on iOS. Thanks, guys, for listening to me. If you are listening on either Apple Podcasts or Spotify, I would appreciate it if you could follow me so you can be up to date to more tech news and opinions from me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.